Hola, soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. Y en el video de hoy vamos back to the future. We're going back to the future in today's video. We're in video 13 of this series. This is the penultimate one. There's only one more video after this to do. And in video 13 vamos a mirar el futuro con will. How we talk about the future using will in Spanish. Not that we use will, but when we use will in English, and going to. Okay, pero en español, claro. So, for you who have my books, this is explained in Break the Language Barrier Level 3. Now, and if you have the older version of level 3, it's in there too. Both these themes are in the level 3, whether it be the new version or the old version. So if you're not sure about how to make the future, there's no point in you taking the test. You need to find the videos as well, or go over the future in the level 3 book, or at least watch the YouTube videos that explain how to make the future. Because in this video, it's not about how to make it, it's about testing your knowledge of it on a GCSE level. So if you've done any of these videos before, maybe you're waiting until I've got to the end. I'm compiling a playlist, so you'll be able to go through the videos one by one. Maybe one rainy afternoon when you've got nothing else to do, because obviously they take time. It takes time to go through the videos. But anyway, so sí, el futuro. And for any of you who've done any studying of Spanish, you will know that once you get through the past tenses and you come to the future tense, it's a little bit easier than the past tenses. So it's quite nice because the past tenses can, boggle people's mind a bit, but the future tenses are always a little bit easier, I think. Anyway, so vamos a ver. So, again, if you've done any of these videos before, you'll know you need a pen and a piece of paper. I'm going to do 6 at a time for the first part. There are using will, how to make the will, what you will do in Spanish. There are 12 sentences. So I'm going to do the first 6, hold them up in English, read them out, and then it's up to you then to freeze the video. And you'll be able to either write them down, or I'll be holding them up and you can just freeze the video and do them off there, whichever you prefer. Okay, so to make the future will, as I say, I'm not going to go into the details of it, but basically we take the infinitive of the verb and we add our endings onto the end. We don't take off the AR, ER, IR like we normally do. And there are several irregular verbs, and as you may have guessed, in this GCSE test, they obviously want you to know the irregular verbs because there's a lot of those in here. Okay, so primer 6 frases. Número 1, I will find the book. Número 2, he will eat in a restaurant. Número 3, they will not see the film. Número 4, she will not say it. Número 5, there will be an accident. Y número 6, I will do it. Okay, so hold that up, freeze the video, you can see it. Okay, I try and hide out the way, because now I'm going to read the Spanish. Okay, so now's your time to put it back on. Número 1. Encontraré el libro. Now, the future tense, what can be the most difficult thing about it is the pronunciation, especially when it's regular verbs, because normally, of course, we stress the penultimate syllable in a word, the last but one syllable, but because we've got an accent on the final letter, means that that's the syllable that we have to pronounce. So it's not encontrare, it's encontraré. Encontraré el libro. Comerá en un restaurante. No verán la película. So those first three are regular verbs in the future tense. Then we come to the irregulars. No lo dirá. Yeah, he won't. So the no goes first, the lo goes right in front of the verb. Pronouns are in level 2 book. This is where I tell you about the direct object pronouns. So if you don't know about pronouns and where to put them, you need the level 2 book. Okay, or the videos. Número 5, habrá un accidente. That's from the verb haber, because there will be is the future tense of there is or there are. Hay. Future, habrá. Lo haré, the future tense of the verb hacer, which becomes har. ¿Vale? Again, a pronoun. Not I will do it, I will do is the order that we say it in Spanish. Okay, so the next 6 in inglés, okay? So again, you need to write them down or freeze the video. Número 7, I will be able to go. Número 8, he will put it on the table. Número 9, we will not want to go. Número 10, he will know the address. Número 11, we will go out this evening. Número 12, the match will not take place. Y número 13, they will come at 6. And I'll tell you now, they are all irregular in the future. So, freeze your video, write them down, whichever way you do them. And now I'm going to read you the Spanish. Oops. So to be able in Spanish is poder. And in the future tense, it's irregular. Podré ir. Número 8, poner is also irregular. Lo pondrá en la mesa. Número 9, querer is also irregular. No querrá ir. Número 10, so with all these that are he or she, you could put in the él or the ella to make it clear that it's he or she. Sabrá la dirección, which I've forgotten if it's a he or a she. He will know. Now that one's wrong, isn't it? So, it's we will not want to go. So it's no queremos ir. So eso, good job I noticed that, because people will be confused and they'll be sending me messages and saying, oh, I didn't have that. So sorry. Maybe I should have left it and see if you notice, because people do notice. But so it's not no querrá ir, because it's we. No queremos ir. And I remember why now. I changed it because they were all he, and I thought, I'm going to change that to a we for a change. And then forgot. But anyway. So, sabrá la dirección, because saber, to know, and that's irregular. Saldremos esta tarde, because salir, to go out, is irregular. Saldrá is the stem. Y número 12, el partido no tendrá lugar. Tener is irregular. The stem is tendrá. Y número 13, vendrán a las 6. Again, venir is irregular. How did you do? Please let me know how you're doing with these tests. I know people are doing them, but I'm not sure how you're doing. Nobody's really said to me how they're doing. Okay, so then the second way of talking about the future, funnily enough, in my book, I've done them the other way around. I started off with the going to, and then I did the will. I probably wanted to give people something nice and easy to do after getting through the pain barrier of level 2. Because this is easy, and you can see there's only actually 3 examples in this GCSE test that I found that obviously don't think you're going to have any problems with this. So, to make going to in Spanish, you take the verb to go, ir, in the present tense. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Put a after it, yeah? ir plus a, and then the infinitive of whatever you're going to do. It's as easy as anything. So here's your 3 sentences. I'm expecting you to get all these right. I am going to study tonight. Número 2, we are going to eat at 6. Número 3, they are going to visit his friends. Okay, so now's the time to write them down, take your photo, pause the video, whatever you do. And easy as anything, muy fácil. Número 1, voy a estudiar esta noche. Número 2, vamos a comer a las 6. Y número 3, van a visitar a sus amigos. And if they haven't even used the negative there as an example, but if you did want to make a negative, like I'm not going to study tonight, it would just be no voy a estudiar esta noche, no vamos a comer a las 6, etc., etc. No van a visitar a sus amigos. So your no would go in front of the ir verb. ¿Ya está? Eso es video 13. Próximo y último video, número 14, is condicional. What we would do. That's our next video and it's the last one in this series. So, vale, por favor, dame pulgadas arriba. Por favor, por favor. No olvides suscribir y también ding, the notification bell si quieres notificaciones de videos en el futuro. Si quieres comprar cualquier libro, nivel 1, 2, 3 o 4, puedes comprarlos en mi website o aquí en mi centro escuela, or in cualquier sitio de Amazon. So any Amazon site, you can buy them through the website, you can buy them through me if you are interested in the books. And please have a look at the other videos on my channel. If there's anything you particularly want me to either do in a video, or if you want to say to me, have you done this in a video? And if so, can you send me the link? Because sometimes it's difficult to navigate around all the videos because there's a lot on there now. Just ask and I will give you the link. Like, for example, you say, oh, you know, I want to check diphthongs or whatever. Can you send me the link for diphthongs, or can you send me the link for reflexive verbs? Or and I'll be happy to send you the link. Vale, okay. Nos vemos en el próximo video. We'll see each other in the next video. Que tu Dios vaya contigo y te veo muy pronto en el próximo video. Muchas gracias por mirar. Adiós.